Our next presentation, I'd like to welcome up Hal King of the Albany Parking Authority, as well as Steve Smith of the Albany Police Department. We're going to be talking about parking and the importance of public safety and community policing.
Just wanted to go over a few quick things. Everybody, I think, pretty much knows with the Albany Parking Authority and most of our operations. But the three major garages that we operate are the Quackenbush Garage, which is right behind Angelo's, 677 Prime. Get Angelo another plug. And we also always provide free parking for any ticketed events over at the Palace Theater. The Riverfront Garage, which is right behind Kiernan Plaza and has direct connection to the Corning Preserve Bridge. And then finally, the Green Hudson facility, which is just about a half a block away from the Times Union Center. And if you're ever looking for any of the facilities, about a year to a year and a half ago, we put up these wayfinding signs. So those are all over the downtown area. You'll see these signs posted just about most every light pole, lamp post, street sign, anything we could find to direct people, because we know sometimes it's a little bit difficult to find some of these facilities. One of the other big things that we have at our website, which is parkalbany.com, is our event listing. And this is just a larger version of it. And we'll always list out any of the events for Palace Theater, the Times Union Center, anything that's nearby to us. And there's a complete list if you just click on the bottom of it, but we'll always tell you if there's free parking or what the event parking rates are. So as you bring people into the city, they know where to go. And actually, if you do go to our website, I don't just push us. If you go to our website, at the very bottom, there's a link for inventory, and it will show on-street, off-street parking for just about every place in the city of Albany. So if there's ever any questions about where someone may be able to go to park, we'd love them to park with us, but we'd love them to park, period. So we'll take them wherever they go. One of the big things that we wanted to just tell you really quickly is what's going to be happening this year, because we've got a lot of new projects in the hopper, and a lot of it will help to serve your customers as they come down. One of the big things is credit card acceptance at all our garages. Yes, I know this has been a big problem for a lot of years, but unfortunately it takes a lot of money in order to put the equipment into place that makes this thing work and work securely. Nobody wants to be Target these days. So this will be going in this year. As a matter of fact, we're looking to start the project within about 30 days, and we hope to have everything done by Labor Day. That will also include 24/7 access to the Green Hudson Garage, so that people will be able to come in from the Hudson Avenue entrance and either provide their ticket or their actual license plate. If they're a regular customer, if they're one of our monthly customers, their license plate will act as their ticket, and the gates will automatically pop up and allow you in. And then anytime you want to leave, it's the same thing. You'll be able to exit out. For those of you who would be a transient customer, somebody who just doesn't park there that often, you would use your ticket, and the barcode itself would allow you access into the garage and allow you to leave the garage once you're done. We'll also be doing online validations. We'll be pushing up a lot more into our website, so that you'll be able for the businesses to provide online validations if you want to, or validate any ticket just by putting a sticker on the ticket itself. So if you want to do it online, you can. If not, we can also do it with a sticker, but with online, we can do multiple validations. So if you want to go over to Mugshots and then you want to stop at Mary Monk or you want to stop at Angelo's, you can go to multiple places and get your ticket validated. As I mentioned before, license plate recognition. The big thing for us here is to try and get the throughput, to make sure our customers can get in, can get out, and get on with their day. So this, especially for our monthly customers, but as you'll notice up here, even on the ticket, there's a license plate number printed on it. It'll automatically read your license plate on the way into the garage, and then if you lose your ticket, we can still take care of you, and we don't have to charge you more than what you would actually have to pay for when you're normally staying there. And like I said, our other big thing is we're redeveloping our entire website. We know there's some issues with it, especially with the mapping feature, and we want to try and get that fixed so that if you have somebody go to our website and say, put in an address and find the nearest parking, it will automatically either point you to a garage or point you to on-street parking. Plus, we will also have special event parking sold online, especially for items like Alive at 5 or the marathon that comes up downtown. We will actually be able to sell special event parking before people get there, and on top of all that, we can also add maps or any other information that you want. So if, let's say you have a specific area that you want people to congregate at for a start line, finish line type of thing for the marathons, or any type of extra information that you want to process with that. When we sell their parking to them, we'll also be able to get them that information. So that's just a few things that we've got coming up, and I will leave it to the police.
Good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Mike Tremblay with the Albany Police Department's Neighborhood Engagement Unit. I was asked last minute kind of to come and talk about community policing, so I'll try to keep it very brief, although I'm not known for my brevity here. I know everybody probably wants to get out of here and eat lunch, so the most important thing about community policing here in the city of Albany is it's been incorporated organizationally. And what I mean by that, we've had a complete paradigm shift. How that's important to the business community, when the beat officers are out there on the beat, such as Troy, they try to look at problems in a different light than what traditional policing ordinarily dealt with problems. We look for underlying causational factors so that we get more permanent problem resolution sets. This is important because ultimately what we're doing is we're concentrating on quality of life issues. Crime issues as well, but quality of life issues are really what affects people's safety and their feeling and perception of safety. So when we're talking about business and bringing business in, you're going to see an increase in business, hopefully, if people feel safer, not only here in the city, but coming into the city. And that's really the dynamic and the mantra, I guess, that we're trying to follow and pursue with community policing. It's really about building relationships and collaborations with the entire community, residents, businesses, commuters, nonprofits, everyone. Anyone that has a vested interest in the city of Albany, that's who we're looking to target and looking to improve and increase relationships with so that we can resolve problems more permanently and people feel more safer. Troy he covers the Mansion area and part of the downtown bid. You also have Sheila Couch and Glenn Celeste who cover downtown, and we have beat officers all over the city, including community service officers to those areas basically in the western part of the city that are a little bit less dense in population. They have community service officers acting as liaisons covering up in those areas, and that would be Jimmy Brooks, Janet Zalatan, Matt Montesano, and Robert Ferezzi. I'm not sure if anybody's familiar with those names. I'm sure if most of you have been doing business in this city, you know at least one, if not all four of those individuals. So that'll be my spiel for now. If anybody has any questions, I will be here concerning anything that's going on in any of your districts, any concerns, any props, whatever the case may be. I'll turn this over quickly to Steve Smith here, and he can wind this up for you. So thank you.
I'm probably the only guy that had to move this thing down. My name's Steve Smith. I'm the Public Information Officer for the Albany Police Department. Talking about public information, one of the services that we wanted to talk to you about today was Nixle. It's a company that's based out of Los Angeles, California, that offers a free service to emergency service personnel all across the country. The key word there being free, so we obviously took advantage of it. It's free for us, but it's also free for you. Being the city of Albany, there are a lot of events going on throughout the city, and it offers us an opportunity to inform the public about parking restrictions, road closures, and things of that nature. We can also put out community news. We put out a 28-day beat report, which has all the Part 1 crimes on it, your assaults, your robberies. So every 28 days, we send out a report to residents in specific beats to let them know what's going on as far as crime in their beats in the community. It's NIXLE. It's easy to register. All you have to do is go on to the city's website, albanyny.gov. Right on the main page, you'll see the Nixle icon. You click on it. You find your neighborhood by entering your address. You enter your cell phone number, and you enter your email. And right away, you'll be getting text and email alerts from the Albany Police Department, even for something as simple as emergency no parking in your neighborhood for somebody who has to move and a section of their road may be closed. So that's a service that we offer. It's something we want to talk about today. And thank you.